G'day folks, Dean at OnlineToolReviews.com. We've got the Hitachi RB24EA S 2-stroke petrol blower. We did an unboxing and overview of this tool. We recorded it last night, and today I'm going to fire it up for the first time. So we've got our Petrol 2-stroke oil mix. I'm using 25:1 for the initial start and run-in of the motor. It's very important that you run the motors in for a period of time to ensure their extended life. So we're using 25:1. That's the manual mandates anywhere from 25 to 50:1 for this particular tool. But definitely the run-in period, you want more lubrication than less, so 25:1 is the way to go. And I'm using a Penrite general purpose 2-stroke Greenkeeper's engine oil for that. It's a premium 2-stroke oil. You can use any good brand name oil. Obviously stick to the more commonly known brands and you should be fine. So we'll add petrol to it and see if we can get it going. There's a nice retainer in the cap, so you can't lose that, which is great. Takes about half a litre of 2-stroke oil petrol mix. See if we can get that in without spilling too much of it. What I did notice on this particular tool that I guess I didn't really have a proper look at the labels or the indicators there, but the fully closed position on the choke is actually down on this tool as opposed to being up, which on most other garden tools I've used is the case. But fully closed is down, so when we start the tool from a cold start, we definitely want it down. As we can see, if we open the air element cover, down is closing the choke off, so less air is getting into the carburetor, so we've got a richer fuel mix for starting. And the open position is up on this particular tool, and as you can see, that allows full air to go in. So for starting, choke lever down, and for running or warm starts, choke lever up. So it's just something to be aware of. It's a little bit different, as I mentioned, to some other garden tools I've used, 2-stroke engines. So let's see if we can get this started for the very first time. So make sure our kill switch, our on-off switch, is on the on position, which is the rear position of the switch on this particular tool. As I mentioned, the choke lever should be down on this particular engine for fully closed for a cold start. And prime our fuel bulb. I already did that a few minutes ago just to make sure I was getting fuel there. But we'll make sure we've got fuel in the primer bulb, indicating that there should be fuel up in the carby, and we'll see how we go. Of course, don't forget hearing and eye protection, very important as well. So recoil the rope just till you feel resistance. There's not a lot of I guess compression force you have to overcome with this particular rope. It's quite easy to start, so we'll just do a few nice firm pulls and see what happens. Okay, didn't seem to jump up there, but I'll close it anyway, because often you can flood tools quite easily. So I'll put it mostly closed. And there it's starting to jump over. And we'll open it right up now, because that pretty much kicked over, and see what happens. There we go, beautiful. So I started the RB24EA. just seen the Hitachi RB24EA petrol blower being run for the first time. I've used it a few more times since then. Used it today, started up easily, choke on 1 or 2 pulls maximum, and then to the run position, and she fires straight away. The rounded nozzle, I mentioned in the overview video that I wasn't terribly keen on, but I think I'll get used to it. I haven't seen any sort of flattened style nozzles. I mean, I guess you could flatten this one with a bit of heat and a bit of work, but I noticed even when doing this, just while the tool was running, that it tends to cause the motor to run a bit faster or put a bit more load on the motor for some reason. I guess it's just sort of backing up a bit, but the round nozzle, you know, this thing's got plenty of grunt. You probably saw in the video that it was moving rocks around, you know, on the ground. I don't have any leaves at the moment in the yard to sort of demonstrate it with, but yeah, it's got plenty of gas, plenty of power, and I was running it at only half throttle still. It's still virtually in the run-in period. Yeah, there's nothing else really to report. I guess we'll do another video in probably three to 6 months time after it's had a good lot of use, and we'll update it. But so far I'm very happy with the performance and power of this tool, and I got it at a really good price. It was essentially a bargain, and I can't, you know, it's hard to fault at this stage. So if you're keen on grabbing one, you know, I guess if you look after it well, it should do the job. This particular model in Australia comes with a 3-year warranty. The US models I've seen online reviewed some of them come with a 7-year warranty for home use. For commercial use on this one, it's a 1-year warranty. So if you're using this as an everyday tool, I guess in a commercial business, your warranty is much less. But for home use, 3 years. You know, that's pretty good for a tool these days. And these 2-stroke garden tools will generally last if you look after them. So I'm hoping to get, you know, 5-10 years out of this, no problems. Again, look after the tool and it will look after you. So that's it for now. As I mentioned, in a couple of months' time we'll revisit it. But so far it's a thumbs up from me for the Hitachi 2-stroke RB24EA blower.